They're just so springy looking, aren't they? And then, oh, there's two other colors in here. There's the yellow with the purple tips. I love that one. That really looks springy. It makes you think of Easter bunnies and eggs. And then there's this one with a different shade of the white with the purple. So this one's a little darker there. So really pretty. Really gorgeous flowers. And then there's a cream one and another one of the brown. Beautiful flowers. I love these flowers. Anyway, I'm going to put some of these because I won't use them all. And I'm not going to hoard them. I'm going to try not to hoard them. I really, really, really love these. I do. They're just gorgeous. They're going to make such nice accents. And for the, I'm presently working on a couple of the onesie baby albums that I've made before, and they're all sold out in the store. Excuse me. I'm presently working on two of the ones for the boys. I look here and I see I did not order any blue. But I do have some blue flowers for the boys album, but I wished I had gotten some of these in blue. Have to do that next time around. But these will be absolutely perfect for the little girls album, and I'm going to enclose those in the kit for the little girls, which I'll be doing next. I'm doing two of the little boys right now, and then I'm going to do two of the little girls, and try to do it that way as I get a chance to do the kits back and forth, because they take so much time and so much space, along with all the other stuff I'm working on. So if you haven't been over to my shop, it's at Zibbit.com, the Scraps of My Life Boutique. I'll put it up on the screen there for you, or underneath the video rather. And you can go over there and check and see what I got. I do have some kits available. I am, as soon as I can decide what to do, maybe you guys can give me some ideas. I want it to be special. I want my giveaway to be special. I want it to be something that everybody would appreciate and enjoy having. And I want to I want to do more than just one. I would like to do one for my blog, and I'd like to do one for my store. So anyway, if you guys have any ideas of anything, I mean, there's so much, you know. So I'm having a hard time focusing down on one thing. So I'm working on that. Do not give up on me. I am still working on an idea for a giveaway. Maybe I can even give away some of these gorgeous flowers. But anyway, I was thinking about doing a kit. So what do you guys think about that? Just give me a little bit of feedback about some type of kit. School or baby or cookbook. I mean, give me your feedback. Tell me what you think. Would a kit be a nice giveaway for, you know, the blog or whatever? Let me know what you think. And I'm sure there's a ton more things I'd like to say, but I guess that's all I'm going to say for now, because like I said, I have lots more items in my store. I have some pre-sale items in there right now. They're not going to be up much longer, because it's really annoying. Pre-sales are annoying. I don't know that I'll ever do that again, because when you send your orders to your wholesaler, you know, you don't want to have just a tiny order and you got to pay all the shipping for it, and you sold one item. So it's ridiculous. So I can't do that right now. So anyway, I'm going to finish up what I've got going on there, and then I'm going to remove those pre-sales pretty shortly. So if anybody is interested in anything, I'm going to be sending the order out by Monday, and after that there'll be no more pre-orders on my website, because my thing is not really so much store items as it is handmade, and kits is what I really want to focus on. So I really don't want to get into the store thing. It just is too distracting with, I mean, it takes tons and tons of time to do kits. You know, it's like I told my husband last night on the phone. I said, you know, he asked me, you know, I recently, my store's actually picked up, and I've got a few sales a little more steady than ever. And he asked me, was I making a little, he said, well, you're making a little money, aren't you? And I said, maybe. I said, I don't know. It's not much, if any. I said, because, you know, it takes so much time. I mean, even I was on the internet. I don't know if it was her blog or on her YouTube. She, the black-haired girl, in well, it's not really black. She has dark hair. Can't think. It's not Teresa Collins. It's the other girl. But anyway, she was talking about doing kits, and she was no longer going to be doing them because, you know, she had her whole family helping her, and she talked about how much money they made, and it was just a few cents, so, you know, per, you know, hour for the time they spent on it, you know, because people that have never done kits, and it, you know, it's easy to throw together some paper and trims and whatnot and give it no thought. But when you take time to make sure that you've got everything in that kit, the paper, the trims, they all coordinate, you know, like they all go together. And usually I make my albums prior to doing my kits. Sometimes I don't. Like I haven't made the little boy album and it's making me miserable, but I don't have time to make it before I get these kits up. I want to go ahead and get them up. It's spring, and you know, but I am going to do a video. Hopefully, it is my idea, is my plan to do a YouTube or something, maybe even a Ustream, I don't know, to do the baby album in the onesie style, because that is so much fun. But anyway, it takes, long story short, if you care about what you do, no matter what it is, whether it's sewing, paper crafting, putting mini album kits together, and you know, mini album kits are far more involved than little paper projects, you know, like some people do little small projects. So much more involved to do an album, because you have to think of every page. You have to think of what that page may or may not look like. You know, it's just like with the little boy album, you know, that I'm putting together right now. The flowers that I have on the little girl album, they're just perfect. They're actually 2 handmade flowers that someone gave me, actually, and I made that for myself. You know, I didn't make it as a kit, so I just put it on there, but the size of them was perfect. Well, I didn't have any flowers for the little boy album like that, so but I did happen to have some white roses that were that size, so I actually got a larger one and sprayed it. Didn't like the color, set it aside. I sat there for 30 minutes or more last night trying to get the right flowers for the front cover. So I ended up putting in 2 different kinds of flowers as an option for the front cover. And see, things like that is what makes the price of the kit go up. And the time that, you know, it takes to do it. You just, no matter what you do, you never can get your time back in money. And I don't try to do that, really. I just love doing it. You know, that's what I told my husband. I said, well, I'm probably not making very much, if anything, you know, but I said I enjoy doing it, and that's what matters to me. So anyway, I do. I love making kits, and that's my thing. And the store thing, not so much, you know, as far as retail items. So I don't know. I think I'm definitely not going to worry about. I think I am going to start carrying some tape, the red line tape, and I'm going to. Well, I wanted to carry the score tape, but right now the company that I'm with is not carrying the all of the line, you know, the sizes, so I can't commit to something that they don't have. And then. But I do want to carry some basic things, you know, that are helpful in making my kits. That's really my concern. I think I've got that point across, so I'm going to quit rambling on and on. So anyway, you guys go over and check out my store, and don't forget to visit my blog. It's really lonesome over there. I mean, I know I haven't been doing any posts, but the past few posts that I have done hasn't attracted any attention, really, and it's like, oh, I'm so lonely here. So anyway, I'll try to pick back up on that. I really have been extremely busy with the kits and the little boy album I was working on, and then, well, I think I explained some of that on the last video I put up. So anyway, you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for sticking with me, watching, you know, coming over and watching the video, and I'll be chatting with you later on down the road, I'm sure.